Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to be doing a 6-card spread for the sign of Aries. We're going to see what is happening out there in the world for Aries. This will be a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, as I'm sure most of you know. Let's see what's out there for the sign of Aries. Sign of Aries, universe. Tell me about the sign of Aries. Sign of Aries, 6 cards. In case you can't see, we have the Lovers as the first card out, the Wheel of Fortune, the second, the Two of Swords, the third, the Five of Swords, the Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Swords. With our first card out being about the Lovers and the Nine of Swords being the overarching theme of the actual reading, I'm going to say that a lot of you that are Arians may be having a lot of concerns about the choices and about the movement of your life at the moment. This can be anything to do with any part of your life. It could be romantic, work related. But with the Lovers card, we have choices, we have possibilities, and we also have guidance. This is what's wonderful about the Lovers card. So even though there may be all of this worry, guys, I want you to remember that you're being guided and you're being led. We have 3 cards in this spread that are major arcana. You are being watched over by the universe, even if you don't really know that you are, because you're worrying so much, or you're concerned, or you've got a lot of things on your mind. So we have the Lovers, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Everything that's happening for you right now, please understand that you are being divinely guided, you are being divinely led. God of the universe is watching over you every single step of the way. You have choices and decisions to make. It leads us on nicely to the Two of Swords. Being blindfolded, being in indecision, uncertain of what it is that you're going to do next, uncertain of which choice to make, and not even wanting to make the choice. And how many times does that happen in our lives, dear Aries? So many times are we uncertain of what route to take and what to do. Even though with being an Aries, you can be extremely decisive, very impulsive. If it's to do with something that matters to you deeply, there will sometimes be uncertainty, and that's okay, because it's important for you to remember to rely on your inner wisdom and to understand that the universe is guiding and leading you to the right choices, and it will lead and guide you if you allow it. Rest on the universe. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which is the second card out after the Lovers. Rest on the universe. Everything is in movement, and it will always be in movement for your benefit, especially if you're somebody who believes that and trusts in that. And I believe that's what these 3 cards are actually telling us about you as an Aries. You have to trust in your own abilities. You have to trust that the universe is leading and guiding you to the right place. Rest in that and have faith and knowledge that it will happen for you. Whatever choice it is that you have to make, whatever choice it is that you have to make, whether it's between lovers, whether it's between jobs, whatever choice it is, it will move for you. It will happen. It will come to you, and you will know what to do, even if at the moment you're not too sure. The fourth card out is the Five of Swords. somebody will lose. in most situations. Not everybody can win all the time. Whether that's going to be whatever decision you make, there will be a victor and there will be a victim. And I don't want this to sound damning, because it's not. All it's telling you is that you're not going to be able to please everybody, which is probably why you're in this position here, because you don't want to hurt anybody. You don't want anybody to be upset about whatever decision it is that you make. But unfortunately, with situations like this where there is a decision to be made, sometimes somebody has to come out at the lesser side of things. It's how things go. It's why the universe is in a constant state of flux. It's why there's an up and why there's a down. Sometimes you're up and another person's down. Sometimes you're down and another person's up. That is how things work. However, things will. Because as we move on to our fifth card, it's the Chariot. And the Chariot is about balancing yourself. Balance yourself as much as you can, Aries. Keep yourself in balance by trusting in the universe. Trust and have faith that everything that you're supposed to do will come to you. And even if somebody gets hurt at some point, there's nothing that you can necessarily do about that, because you have to ensure that you are your first priority, and it's never to run over anybody. That's not what this is about. And the Chariot's not even about riding over everybody. I've heard people say that the Chariot card is about riding over people, or it can actually warn you against riding over people. Yes, definitely. So I warn you against that. And potentially with these two cards together, somebody could be riding over you and you become the victim, or you could ride over them and they become the victim. Keep yourself in balance. Trust in the universe. Trust that everything's going to work out. Take yourself out of this state of worry. Allow the thoughts, the swords to fall away, because they're not good for you. They're not going to help you. Your job in your life is to keep yourself as balanced emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally as possible, so that you can have the best life possible. It leads us to our last card, which is the Two of Pentacles. Juggling what's going on. Again, another. Do you see how we started with the Lovers and we ended with the Two of Pentacles? Choices and decisions to be made. Whatever this is, Aries, whether it's a lover that you're choosing between, and part of me does definitely feel like this is about a lover that you're choosing. You have choices and you're choosing between lovers. Or whether it's about a job, or even a direction in life that you're going to go towards. I want you to go towards it with your Aryan self. If we just take out one more card. The Fool. Arians are well known for being impulsive, impetuous, and bloody courageous. Have courage. Lead the charge. Be the initiator. Begin. Trust yourself. Let the worries fall away. There's nothing for you to worry about. Everybody is going to be okay. Even if somebody gets hurt in the initial stages, healing will always come. Everything's going to be fine. Trust yourself, Aries. I hope that this reading was for somebody, and I hope it helped. And if anybody wants any personal readings, please check out in the description box how you'll be able to get hold of me. Take care, and see you soon. Bye-bye.